Hello, I'm Paul Stainton and welcome to another of my lockdown interviews for the Peterborough Telegraph. And as you can see, we've got outside at last. We're not on Zoom, and we're in the garden of the Crown Hotel and Pub and Restaurant in Stamford, and it's part of the Knead Pubs Group, which is run by Mick and Sophie Thurlby, and I'm pleased to say they're with me now. Hi guys.
Hello.
How's it been?
Tough. Boring.
Now you've got three pubs in Stamford and a hotel, 2 pubs in Bourne and another one in Newark, is that right?
One in Oakham, one in Newark.
Oh, one in Oakham, of course, yeah. So quite a big group of pubs locally. How was it for you when you had to close them all down?
2 hours notice wasn't great.
With Mother's Day coming up, so we kept, do we stop the booking? So we had like 250 booked for the crowd.
Yeah.
And we'd ordered all the food. And we'd done a reduced menu, but we had just placed the orders, so it ended.
We decided that we would shut on the Sunday after Mother's Sunday.
Anyway.
For Boris to pull the plug on the Friday. So we kept looking at it all week. Shall we do it? Shall we not? Bookings kept coming in. People were quite confident. And by the end of the week, bookings were tailing away. Shall we do it? Shall we not?
Reduce the menu.
Let's do it anyway. Bought all the beef, bought everything. Bang, Friday. 2 hours and shut down. All the cellars were full of beer.
All the fridges were full. Everything was just...
37 tubs of beer in the cellar at Newark. Gone off.
It must have been heartbreaking, and you spent years building this business up, between you, almost your life's work effectively, and busy places. I mean, this is the Crown Garden. It's always packed in here whenever I come in here, and your staff have been here for years. They're like a little family here, aren't they? They must have been heartbroken as well.
I think it's the uncertainty of it, wasn't it, on that lockdown thing. Where are we going here? We go, yeah, it's all right. It's only for 3 weeks. That's what Boris told us, wasn't it?
And we couldn't really talk to anyone though, so we couldn't reassure any of the staff. We've got people, like you say, that work for us, children work for us, and they're sort of going, what's going to happen? What are we going to do? And we're going, we don't know. When are we going to reopen? How's it going to reopen?
Yeah. And your husband and wife team, so they've both gone down to 80% on wages.
Yeah, with school fees, mortgages, and it's really tough, isn't it?
Gets them a bit frightened, doesn't it?
Yeah, and here we are. We're sat here on the verge of...
Are we?
Sorry?
Are we 100
days later?
Is it 100 days?
I think it is. It said 100 days today, didn't it?
Yeah. And
there's going to be 3 weeks.
Yeah. How do you budget for that? How do you cope with that? How have you coped with that?
Civil loan.
Yeah, 300 grand civil loan organised by Barclays, of which we're not quite burnt all the way through.
The furlough scheme has helped, and flexi furlough, it's been really, we can bring back.
It only starts Wednesday.
Yeah, so we haven't brought very many back, and then from Wednesday we will be using it with our shift patterns and stuff like that. So
and park your loans.
Yeah.
So more debt.
Gotta live longer.
Which is good for me.
You've got to live another year if you parked it for a year, haven't you? So I might get everything paid off by that. Look, she's got to go to 69 now.
You're quite stoic about it. You're quite laid back about it, and there are many businesses who've got no hope whatsoever. Apart from furlough, and a lot of people, really struggling. And now we're at the point where we're opening up again. How do you look at that? How do you get back your business?
It's difficult to tell people's confidence. The bookings have gone well over the last 24 hours.
Yeah, we're
70 or something.
Yeah, 130, and there's people now just phoning, which is good, and you feel quite confident. It's not that great to hear Leicester's going to go into lockdown and we're 30 miles that way.
Yeah.
And we've got one in Oakham, which is on the border.
I think it's 1 week at a time.
Yeah.
Everything we discussed this week, ready for opening next week, is all very important with signage and everything, isn't it? Maybe the second week will be different than the third week. And I think if we could get to the autumn and hopefully be at 60-70%.
You mentioned, at the start of all this, the sort of mixed messaging from Boris and the government and what have you. How has the messaging been ahead of getting ready to reopen?
Everything you've seen on TV is what we've seen. That's all we've heard. Literally, there's been rumours, but we've had no you download a document and it's so wishy-washy. I'd say it's, if you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. If you don't. If your staff want to, let them. If they don't. It's just so up in the air, isn't it? I don't think there's been...
Yeah. Interesting thing opening on a Saturday.
Yeah.
If you sit down and you're talking to Boris, you go, look, we'll let the pubs open. What day's best to let them open after everyone's been kept out of the pub? I'll tell you what, let's do it on a Saturday. That'll make it easy for everyone.
They say that you don't have to open on a Saturday.
A slow progression rather than a
Build
bang.
up from Monday.
Yeah.
I know there's no prize for being first, but if you have been locked down for 100 odd days or whatever it is, it's just, we want to get back. We want to get back to normal.
The first opportunity we can, we're going to take. But now we've got to control it and expect our staff to be really strong and have to deal with a lot of people that haven't been out for a long time.
Does that worry you a bit?
Yeah, I think it does, really. We've got to man the door. If we're only confident or comfortable with 50 people, we'll only have 50 people.
Yeah.
And when we're happy with 70, we'll get it up to 70. If we can get to 100, we will. We can't have a free-for-all. Could be dangerous.
So at the moment on Saturday you're opening which pubs?
Just the Crown and the Toby in Stamford, just Smith's in Bourne. The Lord Nelson and Oakham will open because it's bigger as well, so there's much more space, whereas Newark is small.
Newark could be a busy little town.
And it's
Newark is
a busy drinking town, yeah.
it's a busy town and it's a small pub.
To enable you to open, you mentioned the cost during the lockdown. Obviously there's extra cost involved in getting the pubs and the hotels ready to open, isn't there? Just talk through some of the changes you've had to make and some of the costs involved in that.
Biggest one's probably a marquee to extend the garden, which we wanted to. Sacrificed a little bit of car parking, but we're unsure on how the rooms are going to go in the Crown. I think they will build up. They'll build up steadily. So maybe for the first 3 weeks, month, 6 weeks, go with the marquee.
We've taken a lot of furniture out, haven't you, as well?
A lot of furniture's gone from the bar. Bar stools have all gone. Seating in the bar's all gone. And then you've got all your clean things.
Yeah, so then we've got obviously PPE for all the staff, and we can offer it to the customers as well if they want to wear it. We've gone for antibacterial wipes that are COVID-free, so just to do the hand things that everyone can touch a lot, we've got to make sure that we're cleaning.
And in the Crown Garden here, you've got like a little one-way system going on as well, haven't you?
Yeah, so, and I think it is quite easy. We're lucky because of the space here, so we can do that, and which is why we went with this first. And also, just going back to opening, we thought it was going to be outdoor areas only, so we literally did all the gardens, didn't we? And they look really great. But then he suddenly went, okay, we can have a hotel, inside, outside, everything can open.
Play area.
Yeah, play areas. We were like, oh.
What about the staff? Are they confident? Are they happy? Are they worried? Are they?
Everyone's different.
Yeah, I was going to say it is, and each pub is different, so it depends on the managers normally. If they're quite a confident manager, then they're quite confident and excited to open, and then you've got your cautious, and it's just personalities, isn't it? If people are quite cautious, then they're being quite cautious and asking for masks and screens, but
I think you just got to respect everyone's different views on it.
Haven't you? And just help them, because at the end of the day, if they're running them, aren't they? So they need to feel safe and comfortable with our support.
The biggest disaster is if we get shut down again.
Yeah.
After we've restocked the cellars, restocked the kitchens, brought everyone back,
The
and
amount
we get
of
going
money,
for a fortnight, and we get told to shut. The cellars full of beer, kitchens, freezers, fridges full of stuff.
Can you stand that?
Yeah, you
can't ask these questions. I don't sleep. Can I?
Sorry, it's the journalist in me.
It's just, the show's got to get back on the road. And if we are going to open, shut down, it's just for 1 year, 10 years. But how long? I mean, is it for the rest of our life?
The thing is,
it's not going to go. How long are we going to be jumping up and down on that floor?
And it's no good for business, is it? Uncertainty is no good for any business, is it? Just finally, are you excited to be opening? Are you confident? Are you looking forward to it with a bit of trepidation?
I feel quite excited. I feel excited that the buildings are coming to life. The staff are in. Everyone, the banter's still there. everyone's having a bit of a giggle and chat, and that's quite nice. And I think we're just going to take it slowly, not expect too much to begin with, and feel our way a little bit.
Yeah, it is,
isn't it?
Listen, I wish you all the best. Good luck with it. I hope it goes well.
Cheers, thank you.